Let's start. Hi, this is Nathan Ray from Juggling. Which camera am I on? This one. This is Nathan Ray from Juggling Live, and with me I have Roger from Unicycle.com.
Hello Nathan, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And so what are you up to?
Generally we're trading today and doing a lot of repairing of unicycles and normal maintenance is what we do, you know, is look after the unicyclists here. Yeah. Not just selling them the stuff, just making sure everyone's happy and keep them rolling.
Excellent, right. Just 1 second. Tom, can you just frame us on the video camera? Can you just use the video camera just to frame us a little bit better? There's a lot of space over that side of Roger. Just that way a bit. And now zoom in a bit with the rocker on top. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Even though I do look a lot bigger than you. Anyway, that's just the way it goes.
That's about right.
Yeah. So, repairing unicycles, your own, or do you do it for free, gratis, or do you charge? How's that set up here?
We just do it for anyone. You know, if someone comes along with a broken unicycle, we generally fix it if we can. I mean, a guy came along today, and we don't know where he bought the unicycle from, and it was missing the spacers. So we're just going to rummage around in the box until we found some spacers for him. You know, it's not a problem. We've got the staff here, and that's what we do. As I say, we just look after the unicyclists
and the community. I know that Henry's do a club fixing thing, similar sometimes, don't they?
Yeah, they're absolutely awesome, aren't they? They're when they're there. I mean, we have noticed that we think they've become British now, because it used to be they would be there on time, every time, to the minute. Now they turn up late. I mean, I think we've infected them. They're now definitely British.
Excellent, that's brilliant. Yeah, so one of the reasons why I'm talking to you, you just announced yesterday or the day before your sponsorship program, or the people that you're going to be sponsoring over the next year. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We do this every year. It's a 1-year sponsorship deal, and we basically they get discounts from us, and they get access to our blog, and we encourage them. They get to test our prototypes, and generally it's kind of a two-way thing, but it's supporting the guys as well. So we aim to encourage the riders to basically go beyond from where they are at the moment.
Yeah. That's great. I know when I was unicycling a lot, I don't know how many, 15 years ago, I had a muni kind of unicycle, but I was doing more of like the jumping around, and I jumped off a stage halfway through a performance and bent the axle or the cranks or whatever, and then kind of I couldn't finish the performance. But basically they didn't have the you know, the kind of the
ISIS hub. Yeah, the ISIS hub has dramatically changed unicycles. So if you have a cordless hub, the square one, like your old one, and I do remember your old. When I remember that performance, you jumped me off the stage. They weren't made for that. No. You know, and it's kind of using it inappropriately.
Well, that's what I was into BMXing, so I was on a BMX. I was able to ride down the street and with a wheelie bin on its side, bunny hop over a wheelie bin, you know, clean over it. I was fairly good at BMXing, you know, for back then, and I wanted to do that kind of thing on the unicycles, but I just went through. Well, I went through 2 unicycles, and then it broke me in the bank, kind of thing. So
yeah, well, you've seen what the guys are doing now, though. It's yeah. I mean, if you don't know, we've got a full trials course out the front, courtesy of Just is the Juggling and Unicycle club in Stockton. They've brought down, I think, 12 people to support the unicyclists. They've got a trials course. They're running beginners workshops all day. So all day they are running a beginners workshop out the front underneath the canopy.
Yeah, I see that they've adapted a trampoline. I'm sure that's a trampoline. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a trampoline ring. So you've got the learners going around in an anti-clock. No, I don't know. One direction anyway.
As long as they're all going the same direction.
Yeah, all going in the same direction. Luckily, yeah.
Okay then, so are you, I suppose that you're going right across the unicycle community. You've got uni, trials, freestyle. Have you got any long distance? Anyway, take me through the program.
I'll tell you what we do. That one. Hello camera. What we generally try and do is get as broad a spectrum as we can of riders. Now, this year has been particularly difficult. We had 22 applicants for well, actually 9 places. We've ended up with 10 sponsored riders, plus 1 special advisor, which actually we haven't announced yet. So if I'm going to go through who we sponsored.
I don't follow unicycling this closely anymore, so I don't recognise all these names. But go on.
Yeah, we've got the pages now. We've got Julian Page, who is our older sponsored riders. He organises events. He is continually blogging. He is our most prolific blogger. There is no stopping this guy. He's a doctor. He's in his 50s. And he encourages unicycling so well that we had to sponsor him. And he's encouraged his daughter to ride, so we've actually got a female sponsored rider this year who is into trials, freestyle, hockey, you name it, she does. We blame her father. Actually, that's probably true. Yeah. We've got Daniel Kent, who is an amazing street and trials rider. I mean, this is a scene that is quite amazing. This is the jumping. This is what you would have been into.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. That was my kind of thing.
Yeah, the street being more the tricks. So you're doing the tricks on the ground, and then the trials is obviously the jumping. We've got Cameron, who is a young lad you've seen outside doing the jumping. He's been a sponsored rider for 2 years. This is his 3rd year. This is actually the last year he'll be sponsored by us, at least for some time. He is a very good trials rider at the jumping. He's only young, he's 14. He's just been in the paper. Actually, this is quite a good story. He rides to school on a 36-inch unicycle. It's 4 miles to school, and he's riding to school as he does. And someone took a photo of him as they were recover the
Sorry,
ring.
just doing my gym duties here.
Yeah, gym duties. Someone photographed him just driving a car, and they photographed him going to school, and then he got in the newspaper going, "Who is this lad?" And then everyone wrote, "Yeah, it's Cameron." And he then got almost a full page in the newspaper explaining that he's a sponsored rider, he rides to school, and fantastic for the sport, and actually fantastic for the school as well. Yeah. Very, very good. So that was Cameron. We then have Simon Berry, who is, again, he's a flatland and street rider. So that's for more tricks. The flatland is more. It's hard to explain. You don't do them, but have a look on YouTube. Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor is a trials guy. He is one of the biggest jumpers in the world. He is jumping well over 1 meter in vertical height.
Oh, that's amazing! Yeah, I bet he can slam dunk a basketball as well with legs like that.
He probably could, actually. Well,
I know that's one of the things when I was doing a lot of unicycling. I realised without really trying very hard, I could almost slam dunk a ball, and I was like, just with the legs, just with the power in your legs. It reminds me of when I was juggling and spinning footballs and catching them in the back of my neck. Somebody saw me doing some tricks and they said, "Oh, can you come and be on our football team?" And I said, "Well, no, because I don't play football." And he was like convinced that I was going to be an epic football player just because I could, do a few tricks. But anyway, go on.
Oh, the same thing on a bike. Yeah. People expect me to be able to ride no hands on a bike because I don't ride a unicycle. What? No! Handlebars. Ooh, scary. Okay, we got Mike Taylor, who's a big jumper. Ed Hawkes. Ed is a Muni, a trials guy. He's also, along with Mike Taylor and Simon Berry, they're part of the Voodoo Voodoo team. You know Voodoo, don't you?
I've seen them before.
You've seen them. They're the professional team in Britain who do trials and performances. Amazing group.
Like a demonstration team kind of thing.
They're a demonstration team, but professional, and they're British. They're great guys. Matthew Morris, Muni, and also an amazing blogger as well. He is loads and loads of good blog posts. Jamie Neal Coleman, good general rider. He also, this is one of the ones where we kind of bent the rules a bit. he actually, one of the reasons he got sponsored was of the work he does in circus and the way he's encouraging people to ride in circus and performance.
Taking it back to the roots of
Absolutely. You know, we've got to support these people. We have really got to push these people and support them. And I'm sure you've seen Sam Goodburn here. An amazing freestyle rider, a superb rider. So that's our basic team, but we've actually got one other that we haven't announced.
All right then, okay.
So this is breaking news.
Oh, breaking news! Hang on a minute. I just need to do the go. Coming to you live from BJC, breaking news, and we go to Roger from Unicycle.com.
Okay, we have one more rider who we are sponsoring this year, and special sponsorship. A guy called Steve Guinness came to us, and he applied on our normal sponsorship, and really he was a okay rider. He does really good work, and he didn't get it. But then he came to me and said, actually, I didn't want sponsorship.
Right.
What I want is to support unicycling in schools. Can I be your representative for unicycling in schools? So we're actually going to give him a special role for sponsoring, for working with schools. Yeah. So we've actually got a schools liaison officer now.
Oh, brilliant, that's amazing.
It's fantastic. I mean, it all happens. You know, you've got to move with these things. So it was an opportunity and we've jumped with it. Yeah. So we're really pleased that we've got this opportunity.
And where can you find more about him? Has he got a website or a blog or anything?
Not yet. It's so new. This is only yesterday we sorted this. So this will be probably next week. We'll get things moving. We'll put things up on the website with links and things. So it'll all work through Unicycle.com UK, and we'll make sure that we link him up with all the schools we've got, and he will work with the school. He's got schools net. He's a teacher, of course. Okay. So he will work the schools network to get unicycling into schools.
Excellent. Now, where's he based then?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I can't remember. I'm Manchester.
Oh, that's local to me then. I might go along and see what he's up to. And if people want to know more about Unicycle.com and the work that you do in the community, where can they go?
Okay, obviously the website, but we've got an FAQ. FAQ. We have got an FAQ, but we've got a blog on the website. The blog is. It gets updated every day, and the official side of things. But we also, you'll find us on Facebook under Unicycle.com staff, and all the kind of trendy stuff is going on there.
I follow you on Facebook, and I see when you get a new shipping container from China or wherever they come from, you know, like getting unloaded and things like that.
Oh, it's great. But actually, you know, it's a bit, timing is not always best. We have a container in the port at the moment with all the new toys, so we have a whole pile of new toys coming next week.
And where when you say in the port, is that in Portsmouth or somewhere like that?
Southampton this time. It does vary. It depends where we get the best rates from. But it's just bad timing. It's almost like we needed it last week for this week. You know, it's just the way it goes.
Shipping containers are definitely the way to go when you're doing that kind of ordering, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, Unicycle.com, we don't buy from anyone. Well, we do buy from other companies as well, but we design and manufacture our own unicycles. We are all unicyclists. Every single member of our company is a unicyclist. Even our accountant and bookkeepers are unicyclists. So, I mean, if they're not when they came to us, they definitely are very quickly.
That's brilliant. Have you got any other news? Anything else you'd like to plug or things apart from your website and things?
Oh, all I can say is have a look next week. We've got a couple of new toys coming out next week, so keep an eye on the website. And this is not just UK. All of the Unicycle.coms around the world gets their stock at the same time. Right. So we're talking about within the next couple of weeks, all the Unicycle.coms around the world are getting some new toys, and that's all I'll say. Watch this space.
Okay, there's some people in the chat room. You've got 1 minute to ask Roger a question if you've got a question in the chat room. So we'll just because we'll just wrap up in a minute. Yeah, because they'll put. Well, no, you've got Matthew, MBM in the chat room, Luke Burridge, Duncan P. There's some people there already. Anyway, this is going to go up on YouTube in a couple of minutes.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's good. Hey, I'll be famous.
Famous. Yeah. So anyway, it's been nice. What about this venue here? I think this is great for unicycling, because I know in a lot of conventions the unicyclers, you know, you're not allowed to unicycle in the main gym, and you know, you're off on the side kind of thing. So this is great here.
Oh, I think the venue is fantastic. I mean, there's, if you're outside, there are some rough areas. They're obviously still working on it, but jugglers don't complain, do we? We don't well, we do a bit. But no, I mean, as a venue, it's fantastic, and this space is staggering. I know can you guys see it on the camera?
Yeah, I think I can see a bit. I've not got. I wanted to put a camera up there, like a wide camera, which I could switch to. I might set that up in a bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I mean, the space is amazing. It's high, it's flat, it's smooth, and everyone smiles. You know,
it is very dusty though. You can see where people are doing certain tricks because the floor is being cleaned off and the dust is over there. They could do with like getting one of those, you know, washers and just, you know, cleaning the whole floor.
Yeah, it definitely could do with cleaning, but they're still working on it, and it's all right. I mean, I've been in gymnasiums which are dirtier than this. This is not bad.
Yeah, Steve Ragaz was saying he's just been to the IGA in Israel, and he says the space there is lovely. It's all like open to nature and stuff, but he said there was like bird poo around the kind of the edges, and there was like a dead bird on the floor on the first day they arrived and things. So it's you get what you pay for, I suppose.
Yeah, no dead birds here. At least not that I've found.
No. And okay, we've not got any questions in the chat room. I don't know how big the delay is from what we're doing live to the live stream, but I'd like to thank you, Roger. Thank you for coming to see me.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, and
catch up with you later on in the bar, I'm sure.
sorry, say that again.
We'll catch up with you later on in the bar.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you later on, Roger. Thanks. Bye.
Cheers, bye.
And cut to this camera. Yeah, sorry about the wonkiness of the other camera. Tom must have moved the camera slightly as he did it. I didn't want to correct him as we were going along. Yeah, so that was Roger from Unicycling.com. We'll have another break now. I'll see you after this.